Hi, I'm Gretchen Verbeff, an exercise physiologist. It is important that you consult your doctor before starting this or any exercise program. If you feel any discomfort during an exercise, please stop and consult a medical expert. Original programming. Hi, welcome to the Feeling Fit Club. My name is Gretchen Verbeff. I'm an exercise physiologist and I'll be your host for today. Joining me are Feeling Fit Club members Vicki, Millie, Herb, and Shar. This is what you're going to need for today's program. A straight back, armless chair, loose clothing, closed-toe shoes, water, stretch bands, and an enthusiastic attitude. We're going to take a short break so you can gather what you need, and we'll be right back.
Deadly destructive brush fires. Register that cell phone to get evacuation information or emergency instructions. It's free. Go to readysandiego.org. Don't be surprised. Be alert, San Diego.
Welcome back. We're going to begin with our warm-up today. Feel free to sit like Vicki is demonstrating right here in the chair, or feel free to stand with the rest of us. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves into neutral spine, which is the safest position to be in. I'd like you to think about your alignment, your head being in alignment with your shoulders, shoulders in alignment with hips. If you're seated, equal pressure under your hips, and if you're standing or seated, equal pressure under the feet. Think about bringing your belly button into your spine, and think about a string pulling you right up to the ceiling as you drop your shoulders down. Okay, let's go ahead and begin with a march. Good. Make sure you're breathing. We're going to get rolling into a new movement here. Adding a wide march. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Stay in neutral spine. Bring it back to a narrow march. Okay, we're going to walk forward and backward. And Vicki's going to demonstrate how you can just move your feet forward and backward seated in the chair. Okay, on 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's forward and backward, forward and backward. Forward and backward. Swinging the arms if you want, or holding on to the chair next to you. Forward and backward. Forward and backward. 2 more on this side, then we'll march it out. March it out. Here we go. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Putting the pressure into the toe and then the heel. On 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's forward and backward. Forward and backward. 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, good. 2 more, and then march it out. Good job. Keeping the arms going helps keep that heart rate increased. All right, let's walk on our toes around the chair. If you're seated, just simply walk on your toes in place. Up on the toes. We're changing the way we walk, changing the gait pattern. And now we're going to walk on our heels around the other way. Vicki will walk on her heels in place. Good. Keeping that neutral spine back to your original position and march it out. Now we're going to go into a wide march again, lifting the knees a little higher. Good. Move the arms if you want to, bringing it back to a narrow march. Now we'll be moving into a side step. We're going to go to the right to begin with. Here we go. Side step. Only use the arms if you want to. And breathe, keeping that neutral spine. Good job. 1 more. And now add 2 side steps. 2 side steps. Add the arms when you're ready. Nice job. 3. Good. And 4. Back to a march. Good job. The next thing we're going to do is the V step, where we take our feet out wide in front of us and bring them back to a narrow. Okay, it's a V step. Here we go. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Good, just think of a V. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your eyes looking forward. We need to see what's going on around us, so I want you to work on keeping your eyes forward rather than looking to the ground. Good. Let's march it out. Nice job. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Okay, now we're going to climb the mountain. We're going to take a narrow step forward, then go backwards, taking a wide step. Okay, here we go. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Now slow it down if you need to. Good. Use the arms. Keep breathing. Getting that heart rate going. Warming up all the muscles we're going to use today. Good. One more time. And march it out. Okay, this next one might be a little challenging. We're going to try the grapevine. And if you can't do a full grapevine, go ahead and try a semi-grapevine. And I'll show you both. You can keep marching while I demonstrate. Here we go. Over, cross, and back. Over, cross, and back. Join me when you're ready. Good. Good. Keep going. We're going to do 2 times and over, cross, and back to a march. All right, if you want, hold on to your chair. We're going to do a leg raise out front. Okay, no arms to start with, and you can use a chair if you need extra balance. Quieting the feet, we're going to lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Add the arms if you want. Lift, lower, lift, keep the tummies in, lift. 2 more each time. Lift, lift, good, lift, lift. March it out. How we doing?
Good.
All right? Okay. Hands on the hips, quieting the feet. We're gonna hula hula.
Hula hoop.
Hula hoop. Good. We wanna open up the hip area. So many older adults get frozen in the hips, and that contributes to falls, so we really want to loosen up this area. Good, let's go the other direction now. Around and around, following the clock. Nice job. Strengthen that core right now. Control the movement right here.
It's really in your knees. Your knees, when I'm doing this standing up,
Right?
your knees have a lot to do with it.
Stabilizing the movement.
Yeah.
Good, okay, let's stand up nice and straight. We're gonna rotate the trunk. We're gonna turn first to the right, pivot, turn to the left, pivot, turn to the right, pivot, turn to the left, pivot. Nice job. One more time each side. Turn and turn. Back to center. Front arm raises. We're just gonna keep our feet quiet and lift our arms forward. Right in front, no higher than your shoulders. Lift, lift. Now to the side, same thing. Soften that elbow joint if you need to. Stop at the shoulders. 3, and front again. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3. One more, now to the side. Lift, 2, 3, and 4. Let's press it up over the head, starting to the right. Pressing in, up, and press, reach. Really stretch that torso. Stretch, and stretch, stretch. Bend the knees when you come down if you're standing, good. Press, press. One more time each side. Good, okay, let's roll those shoulders back. I think we're feeling warmed up.
You bet.
Good. All right, let's take the neck down. Press your chin to your chest. Take it over to the left. All the way through center, over to the right. Drop it down all the way to the left again. Down again to the right. Again to the left. One more time to the right. And shake it out. That's it for our warm-up portion of today. We'll be right back and we'll begin our balance training.
Going green is a good thing, but one thing that should never go green is your pool. Mosquitoes lay their eggs in green swimming pools, and mosquitoes can carry West Nile virus. One way of getting rid of mosquito larvae is by putting mosquito-eating fish into your green pool. You can get free mosquito fish from the County of San Diego's Vector Control Program. For more information on preventing mosquito breeding and West Nile virus, call 858-694-2888. Remember, when it comes to your pool, go blue, not green.
Welcome back to the Feeling Fit Club. We're going to begin our core and balance training right now. I want you to notice that Vicki will be seated doing the exercises in her chair, so feel free to sit if you need to sit or stand with the rest of us. We can hold on to our chairs if we need to or put our hands down by our side. We're going to begin with a knee lift on the right side, but we're going to hold it. Strengthening the core muscles right now. We're going to bring the belly button in, relax the shoulders, and think about a string pulling you right up to the ceiling. If you would like to add more challenge, go ahead and put your arms across your chest. Very nice. Hold it there as long as you can. If you can't hold it for very long, that's okay. You'll get stronger and your balance will improve. Good. Let's go ahead and set that leg down. If you need to walk around your chair and hold on to the chair on the other side, feel free to do so. Let's lift the left leg up and hold it there. You don't need to lift any higher than your hip, and you can also lift only an inch off the ground. That's fine. Hold it there, keep breathing. And sometimes it helps when you look at the wall in front of you and find a point to focus on. Very nice, keep it right there and release it. Let's go back to the right side. We'll do the same thing again. Here we go. You may want to challenge yourself this time if you found it too easy the first time. Nice and tall. Keep the belly button in. Good, nice job. Hold it there and release. Let's do the other side. Lift and hold, keeping neutral spine all the time, keeping your alignment, head and shoulders in alignment with hips. Belly button is in. Nice job, and relax. Now we're going to go into slow marching. Okay, even while we're marching, we're keeping that neutral spine. I want you to focus on keeping this core area nice and strong. Okay, now we're going to add a head turn and keep marching through that head turn. We're going to turn our heads to the right now. Here we go. Just keep marching. Nice job. Keep marching. Bring the head back to center now. Looking forward. Nice job. Standing nice and tall. Let's turn our head to the left now. Keep marching. Looking good. Keep breathing. Nice and tall. Keep that string pulling you right up to the ceiling and relax those shoulders. Bring it back forward. Good. This time we're going to turn our whole body as we keep marching. Here we go. Turn the body to the right. Nice and tall. Good job. Let's turn it back to center right now. Good. Still staying nice and tall. And let's turn again to the left. And Vicki's demonstrating it with just turning her head. You can use your arms, swinging them back and forth. Let's turn it back to the center, or you can keep your arms resting at your side. This time, let's just turn the head first and then turn the body. It's a little trickier. We're including some cognitive work here. Okay? Turn the head first. Keep marching. Now turn the body. Keep marching. Turn the head back to center and turn the body. Turn the head left, turn the body. Turn the head back to center and keep marching. Nice job. We're trying to do more than one thing at once, which is very important for older adults to train themselves to do. Okay, let's quiet the legs down. And we're going to go into some dynamic weight transfers where we move the body in the center of gravity forward and backward. Older adults don't like to go backwards a lot, so we're doing it in a safe environment and training our bodies to move forward and backward. Vicki is going to do a seated version of this where she sits and she actually keeps her feet hip width apart and shifts her weight forward, keeping her nose between her knees and then back. And then she's going to shift her weight backwards and come back, okay? The rest of us are going...
I'm still getting the core exercise.
You definitely are still getting the core exercises.
I can feel it.
Okay? So what we're going to do is a weight transfer forward with one leg, bring it back to center, take the transfer back, and come back to center. Here we go. Shift forward, come back. Shift backwards, come back. And if you're seated, you don't want to lean with the shoulder or the head. You want to use the control from the hip area and the core training that you've experienced. Here we go. And back one more time. Shift forward and shift back. Okay, we're going to use the other side now. Vicky's going to continue doing the same thing. Here we go. Shift forward with your left, push off, shift back, push off. Shift forward, push off, shift back, push off. 2 more. Good. And back. Good. One more time. Good. And last time. Okay. Doing the same kind of thing, but we're going to do this stationary, the standing lunge with the right leg forward. We're going to dip that back knee down and come up 7 times, and the last time we'll hold it. And Vicky is going to do a knee lift and hold right where you're seated. Yep. So let's dip down and up. Think about keeping your body nice and tall. That string is still pulling you right up to the ceiling. Your abdomen is tucked in. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And this time we're going to hold it in the down position if you're standing. Hold it there, nice and tall, and push up. Good. How are we doing? Okay?
Yeah.
All right, lunge position on the other side. And if you're seated, same thing with the knee lift. Here we go. Bend the back knee, come up. It's down and up. Down, up. That's 4. Good. 5, 6, 7. This last one, let's hold. Hold it there. Keep your core engaged, nice and strong. Good. And come up. How do we feel?
Woo.
Okay. Standing or seated, we're going to do tandem or semi-tandem. Tandem is where you have the heel and the toe connected with both feet, or one foot's touching the other. Semi-tandem, one foot is slightly off to the front and to the side. Okay? And Vicky's going to demonstrate semi-tandem for you. And we're just going to stand here first and engage our core muscles and stand in neutral spine. Nice job. Okay, let's switch the lead foot. Nice and tall. Bring the belly button in, drop your shoulders down, keep your chest lifted. Good. And release it. Okay, we're going to move this time, make it more dynamic. Those of us standing are going to take 4 steps forward and 4 steps backward in the tandem or semi-tandem. And Vicky will be doing semi-tandem in her chair. So let's begin. Step forward, 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 forward. Now, back, back, 3. Let's do that again. Forward, 2, 3, and 4. Back, 2, 3. Let's do that again. Forward, forward, 3, and 4. Back, 2. Very good. 3. One more time. Last time. Forward, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Let's shake it out in case that built up some stress. But it's important to go ahead and try that narrow base of support once in a while, because sometimes we're forced to do take positions where we have to use narrow bases of support, like scooting through cars that might be close together, walking around trying to avoid potholes, something like that, where you have to move where your feet are.
While shopping.
While shopping, okay. All right, the next activity we're going to do involve some movement. The 4 of us standing are going to take a corner. It's called 4-corner walking. So Millie and Herb, you can take your corners. Go ahead. And what we're going to show you are different ways of walking. Vicky is going to do a modified approach in her chair, so if you're seated, feel free to join Vicky. All right, I'm going to be walking on my toes towards Herb. Herb's going to walk on his heels towards Millie. Millie's going to do long stepping towards Shar, and Shar's going to do side stepping towards me. Okay, so Herb, you're going to follow Millie. Okay? All right, we're going to begin. You're going to walk on your heels towards Millie. And walking on my toes, there we go. We're going to stop at the corner. Good. All right, here we go. Going to the next corner. Good job. Herb's doing a great long step there. All right, we're increasing stride length. Go ahead. And when you do your side step, you're keeping your hips forward. Nice job. All right, let's begin. Go ahead. Next corner. Good, and it's very important to work on your hip ABA adductors because these are very related to whether or not you might fall. The risk of falls is decreased when you have stronger inner and outer thigh muscles. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go the other direction. Herb, you're gonna walk towards me on your toes. Millie, you're gonna walk on your heels towards Herb. I'm gonna walk on my doing side step, and Char will be doing the long step.
So if you're home alone and you don't have 4 people to do this with, can you make an imaginary square and then do all 4 different types of steps, toes, heels, side steps, and long steps
Definitely.
by yourself?
You
Or
can.
even if 2 of you.
Right, or you can recruit some kids from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this would replicate what you might encounter out in
Real world.
Yeah, out in the real world. You know, the gravel changes, sidewalks change, and you might need different types of steps in order to navigate.
Okay, so we're going to go the opposite direction so we can use the other side of our body for side step. Okay, here we go. Keeping nice and tall, thinking about neutral spine. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay, begin. Standing nice and tall, keep your focus on a strong core while you do your activity. Here we go. Think about bringing that belly button in, keep looking forward. Finding a target is often helpful. And last segment, here we go. Nice job. And that's it. That ends our core training for today. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back for our resistance training. So go ahead and grab your bands.
Oxy abuse kills. A message brought to you by the Oxy Task Force of San Diego County.
Welcome back. This is going to begin our resistance training. We're going to use these resistance bands today for this exercise portion.
I really like these. They travel well, they're lightweight, and for some people they have a hard time with the weights and that, and these give you a lot of resistance, which is what you want in exercise. So it contributes almost as much in a different way.
It's very effective.
Very effective for resistance training and helping shape our muscles.
Okay, so let's begin. We'll begin with a shoulder press out to the side. Bring your stretch bands out in front of you. Hold them about shoulder height and shoulder width. And we're going to go ahead and press that out to the side. It's press, release, press, release. 3 and 4. We're going to 10. 5, good. 6, 7, nice job. Keep the wrist neutral. Let's hold this last one. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, release. Nice job. Let's go ahead and work the chest. Wrap the band around your back, under your arms, and hold either end of the band. Again, as you hold the band closer to the center of the band, it creates more resistance. As you hold the band towards the outside or towards the end of the band, it creates less resistance, making it easier. So you can change your resistance throughout the workout. Let's punch it forward. Press, elbows back. 2, keep your chest lifted. 3 and 4, good. 5, exhale as you push forward. 7, nice job. 8, 2 more. 9, let's hold this one. 10, 3, 2, 1, release it. Okay, second set out in front again. We're gonna work on that shoulder press. Adjust your resistance by moving your hand equally around on the Dynaband or the resistance band. Pressing it out to the side. Press, release. 2, release. 3, good job. 4, make sure you're breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let's hold this one. 10, 3, 2, 1, release it. Second set around the back. Working on the chest muscles. Standing nice and tall or sitting tall. Engage those abdominal muscles and press it forward. Press, release. 2, release. 3, good. 4, count with me. 5, 6, 7, good. Soften that knee joint a little bit. 9, let's hold it. And 10, 3, 2, 1, release. Nice job. Now for the tricep muscle, which is in the back of your upper arm, an important muscle that we use when we push up to get out of bed, when we hold things, like groceries or your grandchildren. Place your left hand on your right shoulder and then hold the band below it on the hip, okay? And what we're gonna do is squeeze the muscle as we press the arm backward. 2, good. 3, 4, control the movement. 5, 6, nice job. 7, 8, 9, let's hold it. And 10, 3, 2, 1, release it. Okay, switch sides. Take your right hand and put it on the left shoulder. Take your left hand and put it on the hip right below that shoulder. And the same thing. Here we go. Press, release. 2, good. Dig it in. 4, exhale. 6, 7, nice job. 8, 9, and hold. 3, 2, 1, release. Nice job. Go to the other side again for a second set. If at any time you're feeling too tired to join us in the second set, that's okay. Wait it out and join us the next time. Here we go. Press, release. 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and hold. 10, 3, 2, 1, release it. Nice job. Last set on the second side. Grab that band so you have a good amount of resistance. Okay, here we go. Press it back. 2, good. 3, 4, exhale as you press. 5, 6, 7, 8, nice job. 9, and hold. 3, 2, 1, release it. Okay, moving on to biceps. Step on the band, whether you're seated or standing, 1 foot or 2 feet on the band, and hold the other end of the band in your hand. It's very important to keep the wrist neutral in alignment with the arm. And as you bring the band up towards the shoulder, you want to keep the elbow tucked in right by your side. Okay, let's begin. Bring it up and down. Keep your elbow down. 2, 3. If you put your hand on the front part of your arm, you'll feel that muscle contracting. Nice job. Good. 7, 8. Try not to rock your body. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch to the other side. How'd that feel? Good?
Great.
All right, we need strong biceps to carry things, lift things up. Here we go. 1, 2, exhale, inhale. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9, one more, and hold. 3, 2, 1, release it. Second set, other side again.
I like counting because then you know you're breathing right.
And it helps me so I know where I'm at too. All right, second set. Here we go. Lift it up, keeping the elbow tucked in. 3, nice job. 4, keep the body neutral. Focus on that bicep. Nice job. 9, let's hold it. 10, 3, 2, 1, release it. Second set, second side. Remember, if you're starting to get tired, don't feel that you have to do the full set. You can go ahead and just do 6 or 8 or whatever works for you. Here we go. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting a little harder. 7, 8, 9, and hold. 3, 2, 1, release it. Nice job. Let's go ahead and have a seat.
Even if it is harder, if you demand this of your body, it will eventually change to meet your demands.
Definitely.
You're the boss of your body.
Yep. You have to challenge yourself. We're going to do a leg press. So go ahead and wrap the band around the front part of your foot. Sit up nice and tall, and then bring your knee up towards your chest, okay?
We pretend like we're kicking a mugger.
There we go. Pull back on that band and press against the resistance. So it's down and up. 2, sitting up tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hold it. 10, 3, 2, stay right there. Point and flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Good.
This gives
5,
us more resistance on
6,
the point and flex.
7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab the band with both hands. Okay, if you have a hip replacement, I encourage you just to do that leg press again. Otherwise, join us by crossing midline. Cross and open. Cross, open. 3, 4, 5. Nice job. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good job. Let's switch to the other leg. Good. Leg press. Here we go. Bringing the resistance up towards us, and now press against it. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Point and flex. Point, flex. 2, 3. Drop your shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Grab the band in one hand. We're going to move it across midline. Here we go. Cross and open. Cross, open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. Sitting tall. 9 and 10. Very nice. Go ahead and set your bands down under your chair. We don't want anything around our chair in case we might stand up and trip on it, okay? We're going to just begin our abdominals now, tilting back. So come forward in your chair, feet flat on the floor. If you want your arms crossed, feel free. We're going to tilt it back. Don't use your neck or your shoulders. Use your abdominal muscles. Back, squeeze up. Back, that's 4. Back, that's 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Nice job. That ends our strength training portion for today. We're going to take a short break and we'll come back to do our cool down.
When someone abducts a child, they're not about to advertise it. But we will. Sign up at wirelesamberalerts.org to get free Amber Alert text messages on your cell phone. Help put a child abductor out of business for good. Wireless Amber Alerts. A child is calling for help.
Forget about it, kid. You're in the storm drain now.
But I should be in the trash can.
People threw all of us down here. Then they hosed in those rotting leaves. We're litter now. We gotta stick together. Here's our ride to the beach.
Am I litter?
Not just litter, kid. You're pollution.
What goes in our storm drains ends up on our beaches. Don't trash our future.
Think blue, San Diego.
Be responsible. Remember, pesticides don't stay put. Before you spray, try a better way. It's the water that connects us.
Welcome back. We're going to begin with our cool down. This is a time when we'd like your heart rate to come down, for you to relax, and to get rid of any stress or anxiety that's been built up during the show. So we're going to begin with a deep breath in up. Spread your feet out so they have a nice wide base of support. Exhale as you come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice job. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's reach up on one side and lean over to the right. Hold it there. Feel that stretch go down your side into your hip.
Yep.
And come back up. Let's reach up on the other side. Inhale big. And let's lean over. Hold it there. Great job. Feel that stretch. Yep. And then release it. Okay, let's drop the chin to the chest and take it over to the right, down the front, to the left, down the front, to the right, down the front, to the left. One more time, over, down, to the right. And bringing your head back to center, we're going to take the ear to the shoulder to the right and gently assist it and pull it gently down towards the shoulder. Good. Feel that stretch come down your neck. And release it. Take the left ear to the left shoulder, gently assist it and pull it down. Do you feel that stretch coming down your neck into your shoulder? Good. And release it. Okay, take the ear again and press it down to the shoulder and press the arm away from the body and rotate forward. Good. And rotate backwards. Keep that ear pressed and you'll feel that stretch. Here we go. We're going to bring the head back to the center and tilt the other ear to the other side and press the alternate arm away and rotate forward. Nice job. Just relax. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and let's reverse that rotation around that shoulder. Nice job. Good. And bringing the head back to center, let's do some shoulder shrugs up, back, getting us in alignment, and up, back, down, up, back, down, and one more time up, back, and down. If you're standing, go ahead and stand behind your chair. Hold on if you need to. We're going to do trunk rotations. If you're seated, just hold on to your chair or place your hands on your lap and turn and look over your right shoulder. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Nice job, and bring it back to center. Remember neutral spine as you turn to the left. Hold it there. Nice job. Keep breathing and bring it back to center. Okay, we're just going to reach straight up to the sky. Hold it there. Hold it and release it. Other side. Straight up. Inhaling up.
Oh boy.
Good, and down. Okay, moving on to the tricep muscle, which is in the back of your upper arm. Take your arm, place the hand on your back, and then take your other hand and press the elbow towards the sky or to the ceiling. Hold it there, keep breathing. Nice job. and release it. Let's go ahead and lift the other arm up, drop the hand behind the back, take the other hand and gently press it towards the ceiling. If you have any shoulder impingement, only go as far as you can.
What is impingement?
Any kind of tightness, any kind of pain, any kind of irritation in that shoulder area. Good. And go ahead and release it. Let's lift the other arm up again, drop the hand back, and take the fingers and walk them up your back as a back scratch. Go ahead and scratch your back if you need to. And release it. Other side, lift the arm up, walk the other fingers up the back, looking for the fingers to connect or get near as close as you can. Nice job. And you'll see improvement over time as you keep working on this. This is a really good upper body flexibility exercise. Nice job. Okay, let's all have a seat and join Vicki. We're going to work on our hamstrings now. Sit towards the front of your chair. Put the heel on the ground and the toe towards the ceiling. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to hip hinge. So keep your back straight, your chest lifted, and your eyes forward. Reach with one or two arms, doesn't matter, and keep that knee locked as you reach forward. You should feel that stretch all the way coming up from the calf, the back of the knee. Take a deep breath in, up and out. Maybe you can go a little further. Take a deep breath in, up and out. Nice job. Come on up, switch sides. It's important to keep that knee locked on this exercise, okay? Hip hinge, here we go. Inhale big and exhale. If you bend the knee, you've gone too far, so just back it up. Take a deep breath in, big breath out, big breath in and out. You should really feel that in your hamstring muscle. Come on up, which is in the back part of your upper thigh. Nice job. All right, walk your feet out and walk them in. Good, walk them out and walk them in and walk them out and keep them there, okay? If you don't have a hip problem, go ahead and keep your legs out. If you do have a hip problem, just bring the knee to the chest, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do an inner hip stretch. So place your hands on the inside of your knee, sit up nice and tall, keep your chest lifted and press the chest forward. And as you press, where do you feel it? Right on the inner thigh groin area. There you go, keep breathing. It's important you keep the chest lifted. Nice job. And release it. Okay, scooting over to one side of your chair, we're gonna stretch out the quadricep. Okay, press the toe down on the ground behind you and then press the heel down after that, okay? So the heel's being pressed, and as you press that heel down behind you, you should feel that stretch coming right down the front of your leg. A really good stretch for the hip flexor. Good. Only go as far as you can and release it. Scoot over to the other side of your chair.
It quivers.
Quivers. Well, I guess that means it's working, right?
Yeah, it is.
Good. All right, take that other leg behind you. Toe is on the ground. And now press the heel down. As you press the heel, keep your chest lifted and you'll feel that stretch come right down the front of your leg. Nice job. Keep that stretch going. Stop when you need to. Very nice. And now come forward in your chair. And point and flex. Point, flex. Point, flex, point, and flex. Let's rotate the ankle one direction. Nice job. Maybe your ankle's cracking. That's okay. And go the other direction.
What does that mean when it cracks?
It's just popping.
Oh.
It's okay. Good. And let's lift the other leg up to outstretched and point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Let's go ahead and rotate one direction, still sitting up nice and tall. Engage that core, which means use it. Don't sink back in your chair. And let's rotate the other direction. Good. Nice job. And go ahead and rest those feet on the ground. Let's rotate the wrists now, one direction. Good. And the other direction. Nice job. Let's point the fingers towards the ceiling. Bring them back gently towards you by using the other hand. Hold it there, and now point the fingers down and gently hold and press. You should feel this in your flexors and extensors in your arm. Nice job. Other side. Fingers up, gently pull back. Keep sitting tall, point the fingers down, gently pull back. You're doing a great job. We're stretching the whole body out right now. Let's take a deep breath in up and finish with a big hug. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did a great job today.
We sure did, and it's something that only we can do for ourselves.
That's right. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for an important message on nutrition, and we'll see you next time.
Well, home from the market, and what we're going to talk about now is food safety, making sure that the food that we prepare for our friends and family is safe to eat. We have lettuce, I'm going to make salad, and we have chicken. I'll just put that over here because that's what we're going to be preparing. And we usually think of things like chicken and beef as being raw. Remember, fresh produce is also considered raw. Make sure that any surface that your produce touches also has to be washed. It's safest to begin with the preparation of food items that are not going to require any further cooking to do that first before you deal with your raw meat. First of all, I'm going to wash my hands. And they say the most effective thing about hand washing will be using soap and also warm water. The friction will also make sure that your hands are clean. Paper towel. I use lots of paper towels because I do not want to cross-contaminate my clean hands with the dirty dish towel. The washing of your produce just requires cold running water with lots of velocity. Now that this is all washed, we'll go ahead and store it in our container that we can then put into the refrigerator. So we'll have nice crispy salad. What I'd like to show you is the cutting board not to use. As you can see, this cutting board is very well worn. It has knife marks in it. We do not recommend the use of this kind of cutting board because the bacteria, germs, etc. live in this. So we're going to put this aside. Now we're going to do the chicken and get my baking dish and a knife and a pair of tongs. We're putting the chicken directly into the dish without rinsing it off first. I know this sounds weird, but the reason is because we don't want all of the chicken juices cross-contaminating our kitchen. And this then goes right into the oven. Now we're going to clean up our mess. So we're going to take the chicken packaging. Many times what's good is just to use the same old dirty packaging to throw out everything away. Then we're going to fill our sink up with hot, soapy dishwater. So we'll just put our dirty dishes into the soapy water. And you don't need to use sanitizer. You can use bleach in your rinse water, but it's not really necessary. Just hot water, detergent, and friction. And make sure that the water that you're using is clean to rinse. And leave it here to air dry. Now, we want to make sure that the food that we're preparing is safe to eat. So we want to make sure that it's been cooked thoroughly. The one way to ensure that is by using a food thermometer. And a food thermometer is used by inserting it into the thickest part of whatever it is you're cooking. The magic number for chicken is 165 degrees. That's when you know the chicken is done and it is safe to eat. The tips for food safety. Number one, keep it clean. That means your hands, work surfaces, that means your equipment. The second thing is to cook it, making sure that the food that you're preparing has been cooked to safe food temperatures using a food thermometer. And the third thing is keeping it cold, putting it into the refrigerator to make sure you stop bacterial growth. That's food safety. Very simple.
Hi. There are many other forms of exercise programs out there that older adults are trying right now, including Tai Chi, which is a martial arts form of exercise. It's very non-threatening. It includes a lot of balance weight transfer. It includes strength. It includes relaxing and decreasing stress. And many older adults are finding that this is a very effective form of exercise. Also, the current research is also proving that this is very valuable for older adults and that Older adults are definitely showing increase in strength, balance, coordination, as well as relieving stress, which is very important. So with me is Herb, who is going to be demonstrating some exercise in the form of Tai Chi that he's incorporating into some of his classes.
Hello, and let's begin. Preparation. Slowly bring the hands up. Hands go out. Slowly bring them back. Palms go up. Now slowly let the hands come down. And let's begin. Turn to the right. Hold the ball. Now turn forward. Left hand up, right hand down. Turn to the other side and hold the ball. Left hand up, right hand down. Now turn forward, bring the right hand up, let the left hand trail. Now turn the waist to the corner as the hands go out. Now slowly roll back, turn into the left side. Right hand stops in front of the chest, left hand to the corner. Now turn and square up. Take your left hand and push against the right. Open up both hands. Bring the hands back. Now push out. Turning and shifting to your right. Now turn back to the other side. Bring the hands up, level with the temple, square up. Let your hands come down. Bring the hands up, cross the hands. Hands slowly come down and relax.